Just spread out, guys. Spread out. Spread out. You not got a partner?
Just me then.
You must be a back. Because you stood too far from him, that's all. Okay. Okay, shake hands distance apart. All I want you to do is to get hold of your partner's right wrist in your left hand. Hold out that left hand. Okay. Partner now put a right wrist in it. Okay. So you shouldn't have your hands crossed over. You shouldn't have your hand. Which is your left hand? That's your left hand.
It was him that didn't know.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Please hold it up from underneath, as if you're holding a can of sarsaparilla. Okay. You don't want to spill it. You want to be lifting it, ready to drink. Get your first finger and wiggle it. Then wiggle your finger and then try and tickle your partner's ear while avoid having your own ear tickled. Go. And stop. Okay, guys, stop. How many of you were moved off your original start position? Hands up. Okay, why was that? Because he was stronger than you, or what was the reason? Any answers, coaches? Why were they moved off their original start positions? Off balance, linked to body position, but what's underneath the body? Feet, okay? If their feet are all over the place, as soon as there's any pressure, they're off. So think about having your feet roughly shoulder width apart, bit of give in your legs, bit of spring, okay? So if you're a goalie on a line or a tennis player waiting to make a shot, get that little bit of balance in your legs, okay? Get that. Now get your hands back into the same position, okay? Don't get too far apart, okay? And try the same again. Go. Okay, and stop. So you can see there's a massive difference into what in terms of what they're able to do from that base. Okay. Okay, guys. So if you're playing in the scrum, what should be the start point of everything that you do based on what you've just done?
Parallel feet.
Well, balanced foot position with a good base and a little bit of spring in your legs. Okay, so think about that. Okay. Get down into press-up position, facing your partner. Okay, again, listen carefully to the instructions, making sure that you don't pull anybody's hand away. All you're trying to do is tap them on the back of the hand, okay, well, avoid being tapped yourself. Go. Keeping your feet no wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, and stop. Stop. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so basically while the lads are getting on with this, what are they actually doing? Stop! Stop! Stand! What element of the scrum is involved here?
The back alignment.
Yeah, their body shape is starting to get into some sort of basic position, which will develop. Anything else? They need to be looking up. Probably a bit bigger than that is what I'm after. What are they doing with their opponent? Thank you, Scrum half. Okay. What are they actually doing? Well, they're competing, aren't they? They're competing with an opponent. Well, that's basically what a scrum is. It's a competition with an opponent. Okay. So, as well as the bits where they're warming up their upper body, they're getting their hips and quads and glutes all ready for action. They're also getting that element of competition, but also, as I pointed out to our young man here, that there's an element of safety which they need to have a responsibility for. Okay? Back to back with your partner, sitting down, please. Okay, link arms. Okay, what I'd like you to do is using your feet on the floor, not your hands. Put your feet on the floor. Okay, work together to stand up. Do not push off the floor, just push against each other. You ready, go? Get your hands off the floor. Okay, not bad. You need to make sure your backside's a bit closer together. Link arms again. I want you to sit down, stand up, and when you're 2/3 of the way up, turn round so you're facing exactly the opposite way from where you are now. In your own time. Turn around and sit down again. Sit down again. Sit down. Okay. That's easy, isn't it? What scientific principle is being applied there? Gravity. Equal and opposite forces working together. Equilibrium. Okay, and that causes stability. So you don't have to have your hands on the floor to be stable. Okay, can you work now in groups of 4? Okay, can you make a cross shape so you're sitting back to back with the same partner and linking arms is different? So you held on to him last time. You shouldn't be linking arms. You should. One of you guys should be in that space there. So you're making a cross shape. Okay. The 3. Can you just stand up and go a bit further the other way?
Are we linked right? Yeah.
That's okay. Just get up. Stand. Release. Stand up and just go the other way so there's more room. Get up quickly. Go there. Okay. Working together now. I want you to stand up on my command to 2/3 of the way up and then rotate round. I'm not going to tell you which way. You have to sort that out between you. Okay, when you're ready, go. Okay, and stop. Right, did anybody notice the group that struggled, why they struggled? Yeah. So it was unbalanced. Yeah. Anything else? The guy here with the file socks on, was he pushing with his legs or was he trying to put his hands on the floor? So he released his bind, put his hand on the floor, and it fell over. Okay. Did you work together? Did you talk to each other? Did you cooperate? Okay. You didn't really work together, did you? So what that shows is if you actually bind a bunch of blokes up in a bit of a funny shape, get them to work together, they can do some strange things. Okay. Now Gareth's looking at me a bit funny now, but that's what goes on in the scrum, mate. All that time you've been out there in the centre, this is what happens. Okay. So if you don't work together, you don't cooperate, it falls apart. Simple. Would that be fair? Good points to get across in a scrum.